Hey there everyone, this is Life. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 2 Untold. Today we are going to do 5th floor stuff, last I checked. So let's go over in here and see what we can do. Got item tray 2, volunteer service, bragger chaps, tail, nameless flower. I was going to do this last time, but I was strapped for time in the end, so we're going to take this one right now. Fishy how? Okay. Let's call it a braggart. Alright. Let's go see him. There's also, oh yeah, and this guy too, because we have his whip. Completely forgot about this, by the way. Not that I was going to be able to use it anyhow, but oh well. This gives us a blinding whip, which is a nice status ailment thing that you can just sell for a little bit of money. Or use. If you have a Sovereign or a Dark Hunter, you can use it. Yeah, we do. I'm here for your quest. Not saying I believe you. But you are not. During a moonlit night. Oh, it's something about nighttime. I remember having an event that said we should visit something at night. Maybe this is what he saw. Yo, I found your spring. Right here, bro. Well, darn. Yeah, I guess we can do that later. Yeah, all we have to do is come back to the bar at night. Let's see, is there anything else I can do? I guess we'll just take these. Okay. Still doesn't know the details of that quest. Volunteer service? Local hospital. Okay, we have a medic. Can we supply that? Oh, and they want ingredients, not people. In EO2, they wanted people. Dagnabbit. Alright, well, we have to kill a deer with slash attacks. Which isn't going to be that hard, but it's something that might be a thing. And then we want the nameless flower. Okay. Family living around here. Grandma's not doing so well these days. Really nice lady. Alright. Alright, we can handle flowers, I'm sure. So that's a little bit to do. We need to visit at night, we need to kill Fury Horn with Slash, and we need to do other things. So let's start with Fury Horn with Slash and see if we can get anything done from there. Hopefully we're not going to just straight out die, though. No. Alright, fine. Flora and Venus are allowed to get a small experience boost, but I'm not happy about this. It's nighttime, let's check out the bar. I'm sure you just saw my failure to get the thing. So we need to go back to the braggart chap. Found it. Right there. Not dreaming anymore. Alright, got a reward. Get the healing rhythm grimoire, which is stupid, but by stupid I mean good. It's nice. It's really nice. Of course, of course. Well, thanks to Flora and Venus surviving, they're going to be ahead for a long time. That's fine. I really don't have any quarrels with people being ahead of other people. It just means getting holy gifts leveled up faster, which means everyone else leveled up faster, so there's really no downside to it, like having an experience hog. I'm actually going to rest off Risk Perception before Chimera anyway. I might want to do that now, but we'll think about it. The Risk Perception's still okay for now. From the top. So I still want to do the same thing, it's just that confusion on any one person kind of ruins the plans. Like, it'd have to land on Linda or Venus for it to not ruin plans. So I don't know if this is even avoidable or not. So let's just start getting critical hits in. Try to get Snake Eyes in. Try. Heavy Strike. Warrior Song for sure. And then a Blind Shot. Alright, Blind once again works. We got Snake Eyes this time. Baffling on Flora is probably okay. Comparatively. Comparatively okay. Still not good, but we have Snake Eyes on it now. Which is great, because it allows me to start trancing up some damage. Try to stop her from killing people. Steady Hands is fine for this purpose. Making sure Flora doesn't shoot someone. It's a pretty good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and launch the submarine now. Because it's just good timing for it. Looks like Steady Hands does not affect refreshes as I thought it did. Alright, that's fine. This would be a really good time for a line heal, but guess not. For now, let's just crush them with these skills. And then also put a Crusade on top of it. It should die, by the way. If this doesn't kill it, I'd be very surprised. I'd be very surprised if this doesn't kill. Very good. Now I just need to remember to do this again so that I can get the item that the Severed Antler gives, but it's fine. Volunteer service done. Let's turn that in. Alright, cool. Oh, come on. Not our party. We need to be sober all the time, apparently. Aww. We get food recipes! And more experience so that more people can reach level 11. Hallelujah. Linda is still so far behind. Alright, well, disregard that. Still working. Yes, this is the final level Snake Eyes will do a defense debuff until I get a Snake Eyes Grimoire to stack it on. So the next level is just makes it cost more and last more turns. So I don't really need it level 10. Though level 10 is nice because having it for 5 turns against Chimera is great, but I really ought to start getting towards Soul Liberator. I mean, it takes long enough to get Soul Liberator as it is, so... But I mean, as long as I get Soul Liberator even before the 3rd stratum happens, it's probably fine. Revive level 1 is probably pretty good, last I checked. Okay. So that's it for that. Once we get Revive on a Grimoire, it becomes very easy to rest off Revive and then just go other places. Okay, well that's it. Yep. Okay, what other quests do we have to do? So we did 2 of them. Now we just need to do item trade and the other one. So let's go over to Civ Trade and see what we need for the item trade. Okay. 5 bent twigs and a large feather. Okay, we can handle that. Large feather. I'm trying to remember what on earth drops a large feather. Maybe I've already sold it. I don't need to worry about it. Get new boots. These sets of new boots are pretty good. Like, even against this Tarj. But that's just because the game hasn't given me another shield yet. Which I'm very surprised it hasn't, by the way. Otherwise, these are actually a pretty good pair of boots. So let's see if anyone needs them. That's a +1 agility, +5 HP right there. That's also a +1 agility, +5 HP. So this is survivability in a nutshell. This is also this is way better than those leaf sandals, so we'll buy that at least. Oh, and I'm out of money. Well, that's convenient, because we're about to go grab the gather team to get this done. Gives us a beast bow to put on Venus, so that's pretty sweet. If I do say so myself, it saves us quite a bit of money. Right, beast bow and a bunch of experience. Nobody to level 12, nope. But we're getting really close to level 12. And we haven't even actually done more exploration of the floor. Well, I did a little bit to get to the chop point, because I knew it was there. Not that big of an upgrade, but I'll take it. I mean, it's better to take it, really. Nothing else, nothing else. Alright, let's get that flower quest done, and then we'll probably finish up this floor, because it won't take that long. Flower quest is over here and down and to the left. At the end of the hallway. Be prepared, we're gonna have a fight here. Okay, so then remember a quest at the bar involves flower. This flower might be the very same one the quest asked for. Let's go pick up the flower, because that makes 100% sense. Monsters get instincts, and we run into 3 king snails. Thankfully, we can only, I mean, if they snail rush, it's still pretty bad, but they usually don't cooperate with each other in that regard. That's not to say that it isn't a problem and that we shouldn't deal with them, of course. It just means that there's a lot of them, and we need to start dealing damage to them. And they're still going to hurt. All that good stuff. I'm gonna throw up the shelter, and I'm gonna go ahead and force the flank shot for a lot of spread damage. So I'm just spreading a lot of AoE around at this point. Not super worried about how this is going to work. I mean, Gander almost got completely and totally destroyed, but almost is way better than being dead. So I'm happy with this. I think a second flank shot kills that. So we can start working over here, get a steady hand going, get a pick-me-up for Gandra, get a pick-me-up for Teto. Flank shot. Kills the center one, Teto's fully healed. That one goes to sleep, and see, we're fine! The fact that we have enough armor on Gandra and that she has enough vitality to live through the ordeal is really good. And this is just called strategy game at this point, but this is kind of what you do on expert mode to not get slaughtered. Excuse me. Got foot cramp. I need to really find a better posture for this. Get more medic bullet, that's fine. Now that we've done that and wasted some force boost. But that's, once again, fine. Like, what does it matter? Okay, we got a dinosaur on the other end of the screen, but it's more than 4 spaces away, so we can't see it on our map. It's technically right there. So, he's pretty easy to deal with. We got 2 easy, super easy, mega easy trapdoors, like, right here, so this guy won't be a problem to dispatch whatsoever. Then all we have to do is get past the Fury Horns on the other side. How hard could it be? Not very. It's in fact probably one of the easier puzzle rooms here. Because at this point, all we have to... I'm very bad at judging where the wall is. At this point, all we have to do is dodge Fury Horns and get a treasure box. And they move in a simplistic, circular manner. So it shouldn't be that hard to find a time to just pass. In fact, I can just go down twice, pick up the treasures, then go backwards for this. So that's fine in my books. Let's go pick it up that way. I think even a little bit less riskier than doing it another way. Because opening a box doesn't take a turn, we can just easily do that, then backtrack our way back through here. Dinosaur wants to hobble around, so we're gonna quickly remind him that he's not supposed to, and then be on our way. Okay, we got a rock 2 spaces down, which means there's no Fury Horns in this lane. I think this is a symmetrical room? Not quite symmetrical. Saddens, but it's fine. Oh, but you do have to go through the Fury Horn ordeal, so it must look something like this. Yes. So that just means I need to find a way to get into this madness that's going on over here. We ran into this set a while ago, and it was very scary then, and it's still very scary now. I feel like rose prisoning the Vesphilia, just so I don't have to deal with it, and then just getting up on the king snail as though it was by itself. And I think I'll do that. And it may seem wasteful, but I mean, you kind of space out this stuff and it works out okay. Let's try that. Okay, that worked out. That's good. Rose Prison didn't kill, but it did do substantial damage and basically stopped it from moving, so I'm happy with that. Fully bound Vesphilias are not a problem, allows me to take out the snail before it comes anywhere close to an issue. Do I want a tornado? Nah, we'll just focus down the snail because the Vesphilia really can't do anything. Vesphilia almost never does a basic attack. It will usually always pollen, or it will usually always use its party ice attack. And it can do neither of those two things right now, so we should be a-okay. Do I want to try Paralysis Arrow? That almost worked. By the way, the King Snail is a conditional if you kill it with electricity, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's the regular attack. But even the regular attack isn't a big deal, because Armbind cuts their regular attack damage by half. So, yeah, kind of an easy set because of circumstances and Rose Prison, but Rose Prison is just pretty good. Usually I like having something that disables the enemies, and Rose Prison usually does that pretty well with its binds. Poison, of course, doesn't do anything, but nah, it's fine. Alright, we should be able to sneak by with the Fury Horns right here. So you just kind of look for a window to go in, and then you go in. Surprise, not difficult. And there I am, saying surprise again, as though it means something. At this point it doesn't. Semantic satiation is going to destroy it. So, yeah, here's where you get your bent twigs, by the way, in case you were wondering where to find those. You also get heart roots there. Easier set on this side of the shortcut as well. Ooh. I mean, Tornado Flank Shot clears this up. I'll have Teto use the Tornado. I don't know how much more TP Gandra can spare. So, we'll put the burden on Teto instead. And we might get hit pretty hard for this, but we should be fine. Especially because Teto is way faster than Gandra, of course. That was totally planned. Just approach the west side of the room, continue on. We still have energy and fight in us, so we should keep going, being the idea. Even after doing certain other stuff. I mean, what have I used so far? Rose Prison and that's it, so we should be fine. Anything that poses a threat to us. This reminds me of a room in the original EO2, actually. Wasn't there a room? Well, I guess it's just the beginning of this room. There was a room in EO2 where the rocks cornered off 4 places. There was a big room and the rocks cornered off the way such that it was like 3 small 3x3 rooms instead. It just reminds me of that for some reason, even though it doesn't remotely do that. But it does remind me of it. So I guess it was important enough to remind me of it, but it really doesn't quarter off into 3 pieces. So it's, I don't know, the resemblance I guess is what matters to me. I am once again really bad at calculating how far walls actually are. We discovered this earlier. Right, there's a bat that goes north and south here. We should be able to just dodge him, or we can just walk down this way. That's fine as well. There's a treasure chest on the west side of the room that I can go try and grab real quick, but I don't know if the dinosaur will permit me. So we'll have to think about it for a second. I should be able to make it, right. And even if I can, what do I have? Radney threads? Yeah, we can use that thing. So even if he gets out, we have plenty of outs to the situation in case he catches up. Looks like right there. Double king snail set. A little troublesome. If they summon things, this can be a little tiring. Otherwise, they're not really threats on their own, are they? All that TP we have is just so nice. Oh boy, another stack of money, so... We got 600 in from a quest, and now we're getting 600 in from a box. Can't tell which one's better. Okay, break. 1, 2, break. 1. Damn it, I cornered myself. You got the return food still? Nope, I must have put it away. That's fine, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, turn that in. Yep. Good reward, 600 hard cash, and we got more people to level 12. Oh, I must... Did I attend the level 12s down here? No, I didn't. Oh, no, we missed out on a small amount of experience. Whatever will I do? Okay, it's fine. Alright, I should probably rest Venus around this point anyway. Because at this point, the risk perception is going to become useless. I want to work on Perseverance. Perseverance is kind of something I like working after Soul Liberator. We're probably going to work on Nerve or Mirage first. Oh boy, we got Lorica, Squamata. Gonna take that. Alright. Dinosaur is dumb. Alright, yeah, we were pretty close to the exit, so, I mean, may as well include it, right? Wolfgar is Blastmaster's side. Oh no! Sadness has happened. Sadness has happened. Sadness has happened. Better map the room. Man, I know how to brighten the mood, don't I? Oh, we got Hrothgar's sword. And Narnail. Turn down, make sure you're prepared. Well, we got Hrothgar's sword, it comes with all stats +1. Put that on your sword, Dark Hunter, if you use one for better luck, such as, yeah, you get the picture. I like it on Dark Hunter more because the variety of stats mean more on them than it does on land use and such. Oh, we don't... Oh. Okay, so that's obviously Chimera's room. We're not going to fight Chimera today. Lord, no. But we're going to do that next time. I'm probably going to clear the... I mean, we may as well map the room he's in. He's not a threat. Limited to 12. I don't know if I can face Chimera at level 12. So I'm a little skeptic of that, to begin with. Chimera at 12 is a little bit too scary for me. Let's just take a quick look into his room. We're not actually going to fight Chimera today. Surprise. Not surprise. We're just going to see his awesome intro cinematic, and then we're going to explore the room a bit. I mean, I might make him fall down a few holes to make my life easier, but I'm not going to actually do anything in here. You just get to look at his sweet, ugly face. So fearsome. Totally worthy of a first boss. Right. So there's trapdoors in the room, you make him fall in and stuff, and it'll work, but... I mean... Look how fast he moves. Whoops! Did I just fall down a hole? Yeah, Chimera's not so bright. So... We're gonna walk around his rooms, we're gonna talk about his environment a little bit. He has bats in his room. The idea is you want to kind of use the bats to your advantage. Have I marked down what the pits are yet? Screw it. Yeah. So there's trapdoor here, here, right 2 spaces here, and then there's one back here. Yes. So keep those in mind, and then there's also these bats that are around the room. And thankfully the rocks seem to be in a perfect square pattern, otherwise I think I'd be lost and have absolutely no idea what to do. And then his room itself is just kind of this almost rectangle, because it's rounded off at the edges a little bit. It would be a good idea to kill off the bats before you plan on fighting Chimera. Do that before fighting Chimera and make your life a ton easier. Just saying, pretty good idea. Anyhow, why am I even thinking about using an Irani thread here? The exit's over there. today. So hey there, everyone, this has been Lifebreak. As always, thank you for watching. Next time we're going to fight Chimera, maybe. Maybe. I'd probably expect fighting Chimera. I'll see you guys then, bye-bye.